That's why we call it Justus, because it's just us.
Now who's the villain, Flash?
Welcome to the Justice League, and let's get to it. Whew. Looks like I didn't speak too soon on the Flash and the whole no powers thing dragging on after Flashpoint. Anyway, Barry jumped out of one messed up alternate timeline and into another, even more messed up alternate timeline. And get this, the changes actually affected Arrow. Ha! I knew it! Who would have thought they were actually going to give a real go at this Flashpoint thing, huh? Good on you, Greg Berlanti. So let's get into the Easter eggs, references, and top moments. And be careful for spoilers. This isn't a play-by-play, but you know. The Julian Albert character shows up at the same time we get to see Dr. Alchemy. Let's look at this further. Now in the comics, Dr. Alchemy's real name is Albert Desmond. That's not enough for you? Alchemy's weapon of choice? The Philosopher's Stone. Now, for those who haven't been paying attention, the actor that plays Julian also played Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter's The Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone. Coincidence? When Barry goes to Star City to get advice on changing the timeline, he finds out that he affected everyone there too. Most of all, Diggle's family. He now has a son, John Jr., instead of the daughter named after Sarah, meaning one thing. This new timeline could be the same one that leads to the future criminal ran Star City of 2046 that was shown in Legends of Tomorrow. Mind blown. Killer Frost! Again, we all know who Killer Frost was in the comics, and she was on The Flash season 2. Yeah, she's back. Show reference, bitches. Moving on to the top moments. Number 3, Grandmaster Flash. This scene was cool to me in a couple ways, mainly because it takes a couple things from the comic and throws them in this blender sorta, but it still manages to pay homage to the original source material. Just watching Jay Garrick be a symbolic father to Barry Allen, mentoring him in the ways of the Speed Force, much how the comic Jay Garrick had an impacting role in raising Bart Allen, who's Barry Allen's grandson, and teaching him the Speed Force. I just thought it was a cool but powerful scene overall. One of my favorites of the episode, obviously. Number 2, I got a story to tell. So I picked this one mainly because the back and forth dialogue between Barry and Felicity. I just like these type of scenes. There's a few of them in Buffy, just kind of like the back and forth, show the story, tell the story in one part of the story, and then the character says, oh, and then this happened. We got the old quippy Felicity back for a couple minutes. Time is so precious. And also because it answered a question that was bugging me all summer. I swear it really was. And that question was, would Flashpoint affect the shows in a major way? And now we know it did. I know it did. I was right. So, quick recap. Diggle has a son. Star City is going to hell in 2046. And maybe, just maybe, Flash may have killed the worst villain of all the shows. Felicity, one can hope. Number 1, 2 Live Crew. Again, the action has to take the cake tonight. The Flash vs. Rival rematch was too dope, and to top it off, we got to see some good old-fashioned nerd team-up action between the Flash and fellow future Justice Leaguer, Vibe. One of the things that made it so cool that he was able to take apart the rival the way he did was because in the comics, his ability makes him a huge threat to the Flash or other speedsters because his ability can disrupt the Speed Force. Also, am I the only one who thought of the Daisy Johnson character from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when I saw those spiffy new gauntlets? Shots fired, maybe?
Or is it?
Overall, great episode for The Flash. I really like the momentum this show is starting off with, and this episode really felt like a payoff to what the Reverse Flash said in episode 1. Now I'm going to spend the next 6 months trying to figure out what was changed by Barry being a stoopy face. Bringing me to my questions. Do you guys think Julian Albert is Dr. Alchemy? And do you think Barry creating Flashpoint is what caused Arrow to end the way that it did. Think about it. The events that ended the Flash happened before the last episode of Arrow. So let's talk about it in the comment section. Alright, nerds and nerdettes, with that, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you are seeing, please subscribe, please thumbs up, and please share. As always, you are greatly appreciated. If you want to check out some of my other DC related videos, you can check out my Flash episode 1 Easter eggs or top moments video, or you can check out my all new network Supergirl episode 1 Easter eggs top moments video. Again, thanks for watching. Until next week, peace.